a pretty high scoring affair
this
tonight.
You should be like the what we call it windshield wiper basketball up and down the floor. That's why I think whichever team can get the easy buckets, and kind of complement their threes, because most likely both teams will shoot the three well. Which team can get inside, maybe get some easy buckets on the interior, and also get some transition baskets. And we saw against Fairfield how, and whenever somebody missed, the other team in transition really made them pay on the other end.
And yes, you guessed it, you're watching us on Facebook Live, and the Red Flash are in the road red. Red on red with black numerals, UMBC coming in the home white. It'll be Nolan Garrity in the center circle going up against Josh Nebo, who was the Northeast Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Third team all Northeast, 8.3 rebounds per game, 144 career blocks, including 88 this season. Both of those marks are all-time St. Francis records. And Nebo gets the tip. An unorthodox pass back from Keith Braxton, and the Red Flash have it first from right to left. The UMBC Retrievers used to be in the Northeast Conference. These teams have faced each other 15 times. The last time was the last year the Retrievers were in the conference, back in 03. Retrievers lead at 9-6 in the history.
St. Francis did win the last two in that series.
Jamal King with the three-pointer, left wing, no good. Rebound comes out to Jairus Lyles, the leading rebounder for UMBC. And there it is, Joe Sherburne with team number 300 three-point field goal this year.
I called that one, Gary.
You did. We had a little wager for no money, as it were, before the game. I took Darley, he took Sherburne. Retrievers lead at 3-0 for Joe Sherburne on the season. That is three-pointer number 64.
And we've seen a resurgence from Joe in this CIT tournament, getting back to the three-point line and making buckets.
Isaiah Blackman to the rim, it's no good. Rebound now comes out to KJ Mara. Good ball movement here for UMBC. For UMBC fans, and here is a double dribble taken by Jairus Lyles in the corner.
One of those subjective calls. Jairus did settle the basketball when he was past the ball, but never really dribbled, then put it on the floor. They called a double dribble. I've seen that called. I haven't seen that called very often.
This afternoon's officials, Steve McJunkins, Andy O'Brien, and Scott Seville. I was about to make the point for UMBC fans who've watched all year. KJ Mara, the point guard, number 11, a JUCO All-American last year. His hair, he's dyed his hair what we'll call a strawberry blonde. It is because the Puerto Rican baseball team in the World Baseball Classic has done the same. And he's from Puerto Rico as Randall Gaskins drives to the rim and scores. So KJ Mara will have that look this afternoon.
That's a good finish for St. Francis. The ability to get into the lane and make a basket.
3-2 the score, UMBC by 1. Second round action. Sherburne straight away, that's an air ball. And Darley a little bit too late getting over. It'll be turnover here, and it'll be Red Flash basketball.
Good effort by Isaiah Blackman to get out and try to close out that three, and kind of really bothered that shot by Joe Sherburne.
The Red Flash on the year, 17-16. They lost the Northeast Conference Final to Mount St. Mary's. As you mentioned, they got to the final on a buzzer-beating three-pointer by Keith Braxton to beat Wagner. Here's Jamal King with a drive, and that one cups out, no good. Rebound Garrity. Up ahead Mara in transition, but the Red Flash get back. There's a screen and a moving screen from Garrity. Foul called on UMBC.
Well, 2 minutes in, we've already seen this game officiated a bit differently than what we saw the other night, right?
I don't think we saw 2 fouls in the first 20 minutes last time out.
And really no fouls away from the basketball here on Wednesday night.
The St. Francis team is young. 12 of the 17 players are either freshmen or sophomores. UMBC has only 1 scholarship senior, and a nice baseline move and score from Josh Nebo. And that gives St. Francis a 1-point lead. 4-3 is the score. Mara, good look inside Darley, another pass over to Garrity, who lays it up and in and one. And Nolan Garrity, you talked about what he will be able to do, or can he do it, in the paint, gets off to a good start.
Well, the pick and roll by Will Darley, and then the nice assist by Darley to find Nolan Garrity. And Nolan, give him some credit here. Watch, little feed here, and then Nolan with the ball fake, gets the defender up in the air, and then underneath draws the foul as he scores.
I'm going to, as Nolan Garrity at the line misses, Sherburne tries, but the rebound comes down to Nebo. We'll get back to Garrity in a moment. Up ahead, Gaskins now for St. Francis. Straight away for Nebo from 3. Or is it? Yes, it is a three-pointer. Yeah. And St. Francis leads by 2.
Well, Nebo steps out. He made 24 threes this year and make that 25.
Here's the answer from Jairus Lyles, the rainmaker. Lyles with three-pointer number 43. UMBC by 1. They've got 2 3-pointers this afternoon.
Now Jairus, again, shooting the jumper well.
Nebo on Garrity, too strong. Rebound Lyles, that's number 2. One of the top rebounding guards in the country is Jairus Lyles. Baseline for Darley, that's a mismatch, picked up by Braxton. There's Lyles averaging 19 per game, and the finish for Jairus Lyles, who has 5.
Gaskins that time, instead of using his body to cut off the dribble penetration, tried to reach in and use his hands, and Lyles went right by with the easy deuce.
So Lyles now with 577 points this season for UMBC. As he continues to move up the ranks, we'll keep you posted. Foul line jumper taken by King, no good. Garrity on the rebound. The Retrievers controlling the boards right now against the Red Flash. Crisp pass inside for Darley. Now Mara drives baseline, leaves it back for Darley. Retrievers have 15 to shoot. One of the characteristics of UMBC season was great ball movement all year, as evidenced by the assists to basket ratio against Fairfield, and this time it results in an open look for Darley.
Great job by Jairus Lyles. That time he took advantage of his last dribble penetration. He does the same thing here. Defense collapses and they leave Darley on the wing, and it was an easy 3.
3-point attempt by King, right wing, no good. Rebound, Lyles. Baseball pass up ahead, intended for Darley. They deflect it. That was off the hand of King, now into the hands of Mara. UMBC by 6 early on. 13-7 is the score. Little pullback from Darley. He's hit his last 2, and he's got 5.
No answer for that by Braxton. Braxton with a real tough matchup with Will Darley. Darley's going to try to exploit that on the interior, and he did there.
Here's a screen, Blackman for 3 straight away, and that stops the run and cuts the deficit to 5 with 14:53 left in the half.
Retrievers gonna have to fight through those screens and get out to close out the 3.
Retrievers are 3 for 4 from downtown. Here's a 2-pointer, and that is KJ Mara's first basket this afternoon. The lead back to 7. KJ, national JUCO leader in assists last year and a JUCO All-American, has really revved up the UMBC engine this year. He is 4th in the conference with 4.2 assists per game. He's also on the all-defensive team. Here's Nebo from outside. The 14-footer is good, and both teams are hot.
I think if you're UMBC, you'll give Nebo that shot most times and give him credit for knocking that one down.
Retrievers are 7 for 8 from the field. Nice look inside. Garrity, but he can't finish. Nebo the rebound.
No, great cut to the basket by Nolan. You got to finish that.
Jamal King gets 2 up in the air. Pass outside for Gaskins. He can't finish. Rebound Lyles. That'll be number 4 for the 6'2 guard. Lyles with the crossover, trying to finish with the left, and he can't. Rebound to Blackman. In transition, it's 3-on-3. Retrievers get back. Blackman over Mara, and the lead now is 3 for UMBC.
Jairus probably would have been better off bringing that back out. 1-on-4, and really didn't have good numbers there, and just wasn't able to finish.
Nebo leads St. Francis with 7. Lyles and Darley have 5 apiece for the Retrievers. UMBC with 19 wins on the year, going for only their 3rd 20-win season in their D1 history this year, and a foul called along the baseline. It'll be UMBC ball when we return. 13:29 left to play in the first half. Second round action of the 2017 CollegeInsider.com postseason tournament right here on Facebook Live.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better. Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly.
When I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are working to help students to be their very best. This is a place for inclusive excellence and innovation. We have students from all around the world who are excelling, who are learning how to compete and cooperate, and most important, who have a sense of self, a purpose. They have a sense of where they want to go in the world. When I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are working to help students to be their very best. This is a place for inclusive excellence and innovation. We have students from all around the world who are excelling, who are learning how to compete and cooperate, and most important, who have a sense of self, a purpose. They have a sense of where they want to go in the world.
Second round action of the CIT postseason tournament on Facebook Live. Gary Stein, Paul Mittermeier with you at the rack on the campus of UMBC, where the Retrievers lead the St. Francis Red Flash 17-14. And Paul, that last three-pointer by Will Darling was the 80th of his season, moving him into a three-way fifth-place tie with Skip Saunders and Rich Giddens.
Yeah, and he's only one away from Brian Neller and Terrence Ward for a tie for third. And just 6 away from Ray Barbosa, who's in second place. And if the Retrievers can play a few more games, he's got a shot at Brian Neller's 91 back in the 2012-2013 season.
Well, the winner of this game will move on to the CIT quarterfinals to be played next weekend. Jordan Grant and Rodney Elliott have checked into the basketball game. In fact, so have Sam Schweitz and Arkel Lamar. So the Retrievers have only one of their starters in right now, and that is in the person of Jairus Lyles. Meanwhile, Andre Wolford has checked into the basketball game. Number 14 for St. Francis, a sophomore from Willowick, Ohio. Wolford led the team with 13 points against Jacksonville in the opener of the CIT. Here's an air ball taken by Lamar, the freshman from Bridgeport, Connecticut. St. Francis with the basketball, Blackman with the rebound on the other side.
I think Arkel settled there as he just kind of stepped back and took that mid-range jumper instead of attacking the basket.
Also in the game is Yorgos Angelou, their three-point marksman, led the team with 61 this year off the bench. He's got the basketball right now. Where's number 23 for the Red Flash? Left-hand dribble, tries to move by Grant. Good defense, force pass. Nebo. Now here's Angelou for three, and he did get it off before the buzzer, and it's stolen away by Lyles. Oh, nice crossover. Jairus Lyles with a great finish. The Retrievers by 5.
On a heads-up play, I wasn't sure Angelou got the shot off in time. Long rebound, and Lyles came up from behind with the steal, and Jairus Lyles with his 54th steal of the season.
And that is one behind the team leader, and that is KJ Morrow with 55. Underneath, couldn't handle the pass was Nebo as Schweitz and Lamar converged, and it's a turnover for St. Francis.
Watch this here, Gary, as Lyles just catches St. Francis napping, and then the crossover, the devastating crossover on Angelou for the bucket.
Nebo sits down for St. Francis, and checking in is Patrick Rencher, number 33, a senior, 6'6", 250 from Westchester, Ohio. Grant and Elliott in the front court. Elliott now with 997 points in the career. Lamar with a ball fake. Open man, Grant launches from 3 on the outside, and that one is no good. Elliott flies in for the rebound. That's swatted away from behind and finally pulled down by Blackman.
Rodney just can't buy a basket. That's a travel.
Blackman with a strong move. Foul. Yes, they are going to call a foul on UMBC as the clock stops at the 11:45 mark. And a timeout on the floor. The foul called on Sam Schweitz for the Retrievers.
1, 2, no, that's good. Good move to the basket. It wasn't a travel. Gets the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
UMBC by 5 as the second round of the CIT continues on Facebook Live.
Basketball shorts, jersey, jumbo sneakers, Buffalo Wild Wings hat, and make a layup is the lucky winner of a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings. On your mark, get set, go!
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
Morning, noon, or night, there's always a moment to discover. Visit Annapolis and create your moment.
minutes from BWI Marshall, Amtrak, and Interstate 95. Discover the convenience at the hotels at BWI.com.
Back at you here from the rack on the campus of UMBC, the Retrievers Activity Center. They've never played basketball this late in the season here at UMBC, and right now in the second round of the CIT, Retrievers by 5 over the Red Flash.
Story on both sides. Jarris Lyles with 7, 3 or 4 from the field, and Josh Nebo has done a nice job on the interior for St. Francis. He's 3 or 4. He's got 7 points as well. And Gary, the basket is officially closed for Rodney Elliott. You can't buy a basket.
0 for 4 in the opener, first round, 0 for 1 tonight. Talked to his dad after the game just briefly, Rodney Elliott Sr., and said, you know, he's just got to figure it out.
Yeah, just get it out of his head.
Yep. Got to move on. But, yeah, you're right. And you said it well the other night. Sometimes you get stuck on a number. And what are you going to do? Isaiah Blackman at the line for 2 for the Red Flash. The 6'1" guard from Charlotte, North Carolina. Played in 19 games as a freshman last year and then had his season cut short. Just under 10 points per game, averaging 13.5, leads the team, and the first free throw is no good. Blackman with 9 double-doubles this year. That's the 4th most for freshmen in the NCAA, and he misses both ends. Lyles, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in 8 minutes. Rodney for 3.
Come on.
Still waiting.
That's the 4th three-pointer that's rattled in and out on him in the last 2 games.
Here's Angelou, their 3-point specialist. Gets a screen, slips by, kick out. Shot taken, 3-pointer is no good by Wolford.
Good box out.
Retrievers by Schweitz.
Schweitz, nice job with the box out there.
Grant. Cross court for Lyles. 2nd team All-America East Conference. 62nd in the country in scoring. Schweitz has it denied by St. Francis. Inside, that was Rencher with the block. It'll be UMBC basketball with 14 to shoot.
And Will Darley checks back in for Arkel Lamar. Oh, wait for Sam Schweitz, so Lamar will stay out.
Retrievers going with Darley, Lamar, Lyles, Elliott, and Grant. Checking in now, Scott Meredith, a sophomore from Pilot Mountain, North Carolina for St. Francis. 10 to shoot. Here's Darley for 3, and that is Will's 81st of the season, moving up in the UMBC rankings.
It's just so deadly. I mean, I don't even think he shot the ball that well that time. It didn't look very good going out of his hand, but he still got it to rattle home.
Braxton for 3, uncontested, and it is a 5-point game. There's Grant on a drive with the left. Getting inside was Rencher. The rebound comes out to St. Francis. In transition, it's Angelou with Elliott, baseline. Here's the kick out. Good defense for UMBC. Now quickly back inside for Rencher, who basically wills it off the glass and in.
Well, he fired that one off the glass and just had the right angle there to knock it home.
Archbishop Moeller product, one of the fine high school programs in the country. Lyles gets a screen from Darley. Less than 10 minutes now to go in the half. Lyles with an opening. Rim and glass no good. Rebound comes out to Meredith. The lead is 3 for UMBC. Kick out from Angelou. 3-pointer, we're all tied up. This one from Wolford.
Oh, 4th three-pointer. Both teams now 4 of 8 from the 3-point line, and both now tied at 22.
Both teams with 9 baskets. The Retrievers on 19 attempts. The Red Flash on 18 attempts.
It's an 8-0 run for St. Francis after the Retrievers built their biggest lead of the game.
Right, they hadn't scored in 2:23, did St. Francis, until the run. Mara checks back in and Jarris Lyles checks out.
UMBC just 1 of their last 7 from the floor.
They started 8 of 12 on the baseline. That'll be out of bounds off Meredith. Elliott looking to the sideline for head coach Ryan Odom, some instruction. Mora will inbound, and they'll go up top for Grant. Jordan Grant has really developed. He was a starting guard in his freshman season, and now has developed a nice role for UMBC. A 3-pointer for Darley. That's his third. He wants a foul. Kind of, we saw that in the first game against Fairfield and didn't get it.
Yeah, second
didn't get it here either.
Second game, he's been knocked to the ground, making a three.
Darley with 11 on 3 3-pointers. He's got 82 now. That was a dangerous pass cross court, but it was able to be caught by Wolford. Wolford steps over Elliott, won't get the bounce off the back rim. Grant in transition for UMBC, looking for a hole, not there. Old reliable Darley with 4 3-pointers in the first half.
Bad news for St. Francis. Will Darley's on fire right now. He's just feeling it. You've seen those games, Gary, where he just starts to really feel in rhythm, and he's hard to stop because he's so deadly from so deep.
Darley 5 for 5, 4 for 4 from downtown. Leads the game with 14 points. Rencher going inside on Darley. Can't finish. Tipped up by Lamar into the hands of Grant. Retrievers have run off 6 quick because of Will Darley. Lamar now setting for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Gaskins. Correction, to Braxton.
That's a foul. I really love to see Arkell fake that shot and put the ball on the floor.
Here's Rencher inside with a little right-hand hook over Darley, and that breaks the run and cuts the deficit to 4.
It's just a tough guard for UMBC. They don't have anybody big enough to match up right now inside.
Darley hit 10 3-pointers in a game earlier this year, a UMBC single-game record. When he had the flu, he looked green out there. Darley, ball fake, pops from straight away. 5 for 5 from downtown, and it's all Will Darley.
How about the ball fake that time to get his defender up in the air and resetting the feet?
Mara, steal number 56. Retrievers get the turnover. It's a 7-point lead. Retrievers on a 9-2 run, and literally is all Will Darley. A try at the rim by Lamar. He'll draw the foul with 7:13 to go in the half, and a timeout on the floor. Wow, end-to-end action, and a lot of it culminates off the hands of Will Darley, who's hit all 6 buckets from the field, including 5 from downtown.
There's the ball fake, and then purity, nothing but the bottom of the net for Will Darley, as he's putting on a show here in the first half. 17 in the first 13 minutes.
84 3-pointers, 3rd place all-time UMBC.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better.
Will Darley has taken over this game for UMBC as the Retrievers lead the Red Flash by 7, 31-24. And I'm not a math major, Paul, but at 17 points, Darley has over half the total for UMBC.
Well, it's, look at the efficiency. He's only played 9 minutes of the 13, and he's got 17 points. I mean, he's just been on fire. He's been deadly from behind the 3-point line. And we're not talking about the arc itself. We're talking about 25 feet, as he's just been draining everything he's put up here today.
Retrievers have hit 10 or more 3-pointers in a game 14 times this season. It leads the America East. And right now they have 7 in the first 13 minutes of the game.
Yeah, well on their way here with 7, shooting 58%. They're shooting better from 3 than they are from 2. They're shooting 58%, 7 of 12, but just 52% overall, 12 of 23. And Arkell Lamar on the line here, coming out of the timeout to try to give UMBC their biggest lead of the game.
And Lamar has really shined for Ryan Odom and the Retrievers over the last 5 games of the season. He's got 5 straight games with a 3-pointer, averaging 10 points and 5.8 rebounds on 20 minutes per game over the last 5. Lamar gave the Retrievers, and it seemed to give him a big confidence boost, the 4 big 3-pointers against New Hampshire here at UMBC in the double overtime win kind of turned his season around. And Lamar, who prepped at St. Thomas More, gets the first free throw. Lamar, his first 18 games this year, was just 6 for 29 from three-point distance. In his last 13 games, he's 12 for 25.
All right, so another 8-0 run for the Retrievers. Let's see what St. Francis has. They responded last time with an 8-0 run of their own.
Lamar's first point this afternoon, and right off that, Nebo, back in the basketball game, converts for St. Francis.
And Nebo with that 8-foot-half hook over top of Lamar.
Nebo averages 12 a game. He's got 9 in the first half. Mora back in the game for UMBC. Darley, low post. Looking for something on the inside. Now passes back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mora, kick out. Here's Rodney for 3. And he's at 1,000. Rodney Elliott joins the club. Darley and Lyles have also joined the club this year. Rodney now at an even 1,000, and it gives the Retrievers a 9-point lead.
Biggest lead of the game now for UMBC.
The dump inside for Rencher.
That's going to be a hold. Nothing Arkell could do there. I mean,
when I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are
inbound for St. Francis is just the third team foul on UMBC.
Joe Sherburne checks back into the game.
From all around the world
for the Retrievers, and Lamar sits down. Jordan Grant back in as well. Three-pointer from downtown for Meredith. And that's their 5th three-pointer as a team.
His 25th of the season. St. Francis has a lot of guys that can shoot the three.
UMBC by 6. Underneath for Darley. Up top, ball fake. Here's Sherburne. Got a good look. Left side,
push.
No good.
They're going to stay here, push inside as Blackman pushed Darley. Darley had position inside, and Blackman used the hand to get the rebound.
First on Blackman, 5th on the team. Clock stops with 5:40 left. Retrievers are 4 for their last 6 from the field. St. Francis 3 for their last 3. Sherburne, that'll be short. Rebound comes down to Rodney Elliott, who's got 5 this afternoon.
So you get that 1,000, all of a sudden the ball just keeps coming back to you now.
Now that he's over the hump, he may never miss. By 8 for UMBC. Inside for Nebo, he'll work on Darley. That one's short as Sherburne came over and kind of roughed that one up a little. Here's Elliott. Good ball movement. Sherburne with the ball fake. He'll drive. Little floater. Got it.
Too easy. Oh, nice job by Sherburne getting his defender in the air again. And then once he got clear, nobody really came over to help. And it was an easy bucket for Joe Sherburne.
5 for the Aaron Rodgers fan out of Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. And here's a drive to the hole and a foul called on Mora.
It's a nice job by Mora initially driving, and he drove it into the help. But then KJ just a little bit too physical here as he reached in. If he doesn't reach in there, he's got the help from Darley on that inside. He didn't really need to do that.
Retrievers right now with their largest lead at 10, 39-29. Lyles will check in. Grant will sit down. King at the line for St. Francis hits the first. Jamal King with 6 20-point games this year. He was all-conference at Bishop O'Connell in Virginia as a junior and a senior. That is a great program. In fact, in his junior year, he led them to a number 15 national ranking. Both free throws are good, and the lead is 8 for UMBC. For King, that's his first 2.
Oh, come on.
This afternoon. And finally,
that went.
Darley misses his first after 5 straight from beyond the arc.
Now, if he dribbles, there should be a double dribble. It was the same call, and it's exactly what Ryan Oda was talking about. He did the same thing Jairus Lyles did in that corner, and they didn't call it that time.
And Ryan is all over the official on that one. However, regardless, the Retrievers do get the desired result.
Throw up an air ball.
Exactly. That's the equivalent of the no call. UMBC now with 4:20 left in the half.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, backdoor for Darley. They converge. Now Will with a turnaround, and Nebo, correction, that's Rencher. No, that is Nebo right there with the block. And that's his first block this afternoon. That's his 89th for the year. He led the conference with just under 3 per game.
It's a nice defensive play, and St. Francis has done a nice job on the interior defensively.
Nebo had 8 in a game this year versus Wagner in the Northeast Semi. Oh my God, how high was that one?
That one brought rain.
That didn't only bring rain, that brought a thunderstorm. Wow. Jarris Lyles with the rainmaker. He's got 10, his second three-point field goal this afternoon. The lead now 11 for UMBC. Cross court for Meredith, he'll pop. Baseline rebound for Sherburne. Up ahead, Lyles.
Oh,
Lyles.
wow. Oh, come on.
Can't get the roll.
That was high off the glass.
Here's a steal. Good hands by Elliott. Darley. He's 0 for his last 2. And still,
wow,
a lot of contact, no call.
Well, what happened there after he let the ball go, Nebo pushed him to the floor, and the referee didn't see it.
Nebo with Elliott on a mismatch and a foul down low.
Wow. Ronnie had no choice there. I mean, he's going to foul. That's not a good matchup, and Ronnie was smart picking up the foul there. Here's the Ronnie Elliott 3 for number 1,000 in his career, and this one doesn't rim out.
Retrievers by 11 with 3:06 left in the half.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
All kinds of season and career records falling here at UMBC as the Retrievers continue to put up points and three-pointers at the rack. UMBC 42, St. Francis 31 with 3:06 left to go in the first half. Will Darley now with 84 three-pointers on the campaign. He is all alone in 3rd place in UMBC single season history. Rodney Elliott here's off the inbounds. Nebo on the alley-oop. And Nebo continues to torment UMBC.
Wow, he has done a nice job inside for the Red Flash. He's got 11.
The lead back to single digits. It's 9 for the Retrievers. UMBC now with 2:45 left in the half. 9 three-pointers in the first half.
Mismatch inside with Darley if they can get the ball to him. They do.
Darley had some trouble with it, but Sherburne saves the day for UMBC. Or I should say saves the possession.
Well, Jamal King was holding his own with the bigger Darley, pushing him around in there, but Will stayed with it.
Good defense by Lyles as Gaskins was going up for the shot. Now into the hands of King with Mara, delivers to Braxton. That was corner 3 by Gaskins. That is too long. Baseline rebound for Sherburne. Mara in transition. He'll take it himself. Darley keeps it alive. And the Retrievers will slow it down now with less than 2 minutes to go in the half. UMBC averaging just under 82 per game, already are at 44. Darley, quick turnaround. He's missed 3 in a row.
A little too strong.
Corner 3 by Blackman is good, and the lead has been shrunk now to 8.
Nice transition game there for the Red Flash as they were able to get the ball to the corner and knock down the 3. That's their 6th 3 of the game, and UMBC will take a timeout here.
Blackman with a couple of 3-pointers. He's got 8 for the game. Retrievers led by Darley with 17, Lyles with 10. Sherburne with 7. He's got a 3-pointer to his credit.
Off that Darley miss, great job penetrating, and then Jarris a little late to slide to the corner, and Blackman makes him pay and knocks it down. His 2nd 3 of the game.
3rd team all-conference was Isaiah Blackman. Led the conference in 3-point percentage at just a shade over 49%.
Gary, this is the first game of the 2nd round of the CIT. Fort Wayne, Furman, and St. Peter's all got byes. St. Francis is here today at UMBC. Idaho takes on Texas State tomorrow, and then Monday, UT Martin is at Campbell, Samford's at Liberty, and Weber State at Texas A&M. And the Retrievers can get a win here. They may even host another game in this tournament.
And that would be this coming weekend, beginning on Thursday night. Games will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so keep in touch with UMBC. As Lyles with a take. Foul called on St. Francis.
The Retrievers 11-4 at home this year, and undefeated at home when they score 80, and they're well on their way here this afternoon.
This will be a foul on the floor, foul committed by Blackman. That is the 6th team foul on St. Francis. The Retrievers have committed 5. Grant has it pecked away by the Red Flash by Angelo, who's checked back in. Just over a minute to go in the half. Lamar left open from 3, that'll be off.
He is not shy, is he?
No, he's not. Going to be fun to watch the next couple of years. There's King, and that's swatted away by Lyles. Sherburne to Mara, and that'll be a foul called on St. Francis.
Huge break for UMBC because that's the 7th, and that'll send UMBC to the free throw line. Mara, an excellent free throw shooter. And that's a big one as Blackman picks up number 3.
Mara shooting just a shade under 90% from the free throw line this season. He made a couple of big free throws down the stretch against Fairfield in the final minute in the first round. KJ, Northeast, or I should say America East Conference, all defensive team. 56 steals this year.
Remember this situation, and St. Francis will take a time. I remember this situation on Wednesday night. The Retrievers up 8, and Jordan Grant went to the line late in the half to try to give him a double-digit lead. He missed the front end, and then Fairfield came down and knocked down that 3 to cut the lead to 5 and really get back in the game in that first half.
That was Tyler Nelson hitting that 3 for Fairfield, a part of his 30-point performance.
And let's take a look at the block here. Jarris, good job defensively. And this was kept that rolling. It was an unsettled situation. It wasn't a really good one, but they finally did. Sherburne got the ball into the hands of his point guard. And usually when you do that, good things happen. And then they got the foul, and Mara on the free throw line.
Ryan Odom, whose team at Lenoir-Rhyne last year in Division II was one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the country, has another one here in UMBC in Division I. Retrievers come in top 25 in 4 categories, including 18th in 3-pointers per game average, 9.6. Both Mora free throws are good. Gives the Retrievers a 10-point lead. Mara now has hit 24 of his last 25 on the season from the free throw line.
Now if St. Francis goes faster, they can go 2 for 1.
With the basketball now is Wolford. Foul called inside on Schweitz. Sam's come on in the latter part of the season for UMBC. Getting more minutes. Gives the Retrievers a nice defensive presence. Oh, that's a great acrobatic play by Gaskins high off the glass and cuts it to 8. And there is virtually no difference now between the game clock and the shot clock.
About
less than a second.
Yeah, 0.3 of a second, I think.
So Retrievers will play for the last one. They wheel it around past the three-point line here.
And UMBC's done a great job this year of making late threes and halves to build leads.
And it's in the hands of Lyles right now with 5 seconds to play. Here's the switch. Here's Lamar at the buzzer. Won't go. And that is the end of the first half here at UMBC.
Oh, entertaining first half. Both teams real good offensively. The Retrievers made 9 threes. St. Francis made 6.
First half highlights coming up in a couple of moments here on Facebook Live. Retrievers leading the Red Flash 46-38 at the break.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better. Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better.
When I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are working to help students to be their very best. This is a place for inclusive excellence and innovation. We have students from all around the world who are excelling, who are learning how to compete and cooperate, and most important, who have a sense of self, a purpose. They have a sense of where they want to go in the world.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
Time at the Retrievers Activity Center on the campus of UMBC. Second round action. Welcome back to the collegeinsider.com postseason tournament on Facebook Live. Gary Stein, Paul Mittermeier with you. UMBC leading the Red Flash of St. Francis, Pennsylvania by 8. Let's take a look at the highlights, Paul.
Now here's that steal by Jairus Lyles, and then the devastating crossover for a deuce on the other end. And got the Retrievers going early. Then Will Darley just caught fire. 5 for his first 5 from three-point land. He was 5 of 7 overall in that half. And then Rodney Elliott chimed in his 1,000th point as he knocked down the 3. Rodney had 5 in that first half as well to give UMBC a 46-38 lead. But give St. Francis credit. They did a nice job on the offensive end of the floor as well. They shot the 3 very well. They're actually better than UMBC. They were 6 of 13, 46%. There's Blackman off the screen for the 3 as he knocked that down. And then a nice inbounds play here on the lob as Nebo scores there. And then a kick-out 3 here for St. Francis that tied the game at 22. Retrievers would be able to build the lead back to 8 in that first half. But overall, I thought both teams played extremely well. Maybe the stat of that first half, though, as we look at the numbers, both teams shooting the ball well. Both teams shooting the 3 very well. UMBC out rebounding St. Francis 22-18. And second chance points, the Retrievers lead St. Francis 8-0, and that's the difference in our game here in the first half.
Individually, Will Darley was 17 for the Retrievers, Jairus Lyles with 10, and Josh Nebo, the big center, 11 points and 5 rebounds for the Red Flash. Neither team, not a lot of turnovers, only 4 for St. Francis, 2 for UMBC.
Yeah, UMBC did a much better job here this afternoon than they did in that first round game of taking care of the basketball and not committing silly turnovers, and that's helped them build this 8-point lead here in the first half.
Only one player in foul trouble, and that's Isaiah Blackman for St. Francis. He's got 3.
That's pretty big.
Rodney Elliott with 2
that's
for UMBC.
That's a big deal for them as Blackman their leading scorer.
46-38 at the half. The Retrievers enjoying an 8-point lead. We'll take a timeout and come back with our second half in a moment here on Facebook Live. You're watching the 2017 collegeinsider.com postseason tournament on Facebook Live.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better.
When I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are working to help students to be their very best. This is a place for inclusive excellence and innovation. We have students from all around the world who are excelling, who are learning how to compete and cooperate, and most important, who have a sense of self, a purpose. They have a sense of where they want to go in the world.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
We got this, all right?
Look at my hands.
I know, tiny little hands. All right, ready? On 3. I got 1. That's not 3. Oh, Lord, there we go. This couch is traditionally hard heavy.
I need help.
All right, I know you. Boy, do you ever. This is not getting any lighter, and you're not getting any better at this, all right?
I can't see where I'm going.
All right,
Guys, look!
Furniture rental. Why didn't we think of that?
They seem happy.
Court Furniture Rental has student packages for 3 rooms starting at just $119 a month. Court, the best way to furnish your off-campus apartment.
Morning, noon, or night, there's always a moment to discover. Visit Annapolis and create your moment.
Minutes from BWI Marshall, Amtrak, and Interstate 95. Discover the convenience at the hotels at BWI.com.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better. Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better.
basketball, 2 behind Ray Barbosa and 7 behind Brian Neller for the all-time record.
And Will Darley right in front of us here will take the inbound at midcourt for UMBC. Lower right of your screen. 17 this afternoon, 1,049 points in his UMBC career, and what a difference he has been from a freshman sophomore to a junior senior. Has gotten a lot of confidence, has gotten healthy. That's part of it. Retrievers with a 8-point lead as we begin our second half. Garrity, Darley, Sherburne, Mara, and Lyles for UMBC. King, Gaskins, Blackman, Braxton, and Nebo for the Red Flash. Darley with the ball fake. Retrievers have none to shoot now as the shot is blocked, and it's a shot clock violation.
Oh, nice job by St. Francis defensively out of the half as they really dug in the intensity and really got after UMBC and created the shot clock violation.
Josh Nebo inside for St. Francis with 11 points and 5 rebounds and a block shot in this game. Now the Red Flash in the half-court offense, their first possession here in the second half. Trailed by as many as 11, only led for about a half a minute in the first half. Up top, nice ball fake by Gaskins. Three-pointer is short by Braxton. Rebound Lyles for UMBC, and he gets out of a mess there. Mara wide open from 3, and they're going to say
he stepped on the sideline.
Stepped on the sideline.
Right before he buried the 3. Interesting, Lyles came out 3-on-2. He had Mara to his right, Darley to his left. I wasn't sure which way he was going to go. He went to KJ on the far side, and KJ made it. He just stepped on the sideline.
Retrievers had 2 turnovers in 20 minutes of the first half. They have 2 turnovers in 1 minute here in the second. That's sports. Nebo.
Oh, good D.
Deflected by Garrity. Up ahead for Mara. Here's the give back to Darley. They had that well defended. And Darley, though, on the give and go, banks it in for UMBC.
Well, they came out to close the 3 down, but Will Darley said, okay, I'll just go right to the basket, and give KJ Mara credit for reading that and getting it into the basketball for an easy deuce.
9 20-point games for him this year, and he's 1 away from his 10th. Garrity again, good defense inside on the block from Blackman. Here's Lyles for UMBC, the lead back up to 10. Screen from Garrity. Baseline drive by Sherburne.
Oh, good steal.
Perhaps one too many passes, and here comes King.
King read that. Sherburne had nowhere to go on the baseline, and King just sealed off the passing lane.
Red Flash now will slow it down. They lead the Northeast Conference in scoring. Retrievers set an all-time record this year for points scored. They lead the America East Conference. Wide open Nebo. Mara for UMBC.
Nolan Garrity has just locked down St. Francis defensively here in this second half. He's been a force on the inside for UMBC.
Lyles 1 and done. Here's King the other way. Goes up and under. Joe Sherburne, no finish. Garrity, Retrievers in transition. The Red Flash player slow getting back.
5-on-4.
That was King who drove.
Whoa.
Tough catch by Lyles, keeps it alive. Garrity now will try to back in. And a foul called on Nebo underneath. That'll be a foul on the floor with 16:58 left to play in the half.
Wow, and then Nolan Garrity comes out of the game.
Sam Schweitz will check back in, the sophomore from Frisco, Texas.
You can't play a better 3 minutes of defense than you saw Nolan Garrity play there, right there.
Garrity picking up a couple rebounds and a block. He's got 5 rebounds on the afternoon. Cross court for Sherburne. Here's Schweitz on the low post with Nebo. Schweitz active. Sherburne will pop. That'll be short. Gets his own rebound. Good follow.
Good hustle by Joe to understand he missed the shot and was right there to get it.
Retrievers get a fresh 30. Darley, the give and go. Darley now with 21.
Well, you're so worried about him taking that little jab step back to shoot the 3 that you have to respect it. And now Darley's taking advantage. He's going right to the basket and getting that first initial step.
8 for 12 from the field for Will Darley this afternoon.
No shot there is, I think KJ Marr gets called for the reach in.
That'll be the first on KJ, the first on the team here in the second half.
And
again,
St. Francis looking for their first bucket of the half.
The only player in foul trouble right now, again, is Gaskins with 3. Here's King for 3, and he's got it in front of the St. Francis bench. And a timeout called by Rob Krimmel.
Krimmel calls timeout there after he gets the bucket. A big answer for St. Francis there to get back into this one.
Take a look at the nice basket here by King. That cut the deficit to 9, and that's where we are with 16:05 left to go.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better.
Second round action of the 2017 College Insider Postseason Tournament. We're live on Facebook from the rack on the campus of UMBC. Right now, the Retrievers leading the St. Francis Red Flash out of the Northeast Conference by 9. 50-41 is the score. Will Darley, 17 first half points, 4 in the second. Leads the game with 21. It's his 10th 20-point game of the year. He's got 2 30-point games this year. And Darley has been a key for UMBC this afternoon.
And no question, Gary. He's done it from all sides, 8 of 12 from the floor, but also 5 of 7 from behind the three-point line.
Retrievers controlling the boards also, Paul. 28-19 on the glass. Well, Josh Nebo has 5 rebounds for St. Francis.
Defense has been the key for both teams here in the second half. St. Francis creating some turnovers, and UMBC, we talked about Nolan Garrity, his play in the first 3 minutes inside really had a major effect on St. Francis. And it's been a struggle offensively for both teams to start this first half, or the second half, I should say.
Joe Sherburne takes a seat for UMBC. Jordan Grant has checked into the game. Here's Darley now for the Retrievers. He's double teamed and loses the basketball. Braxton up ahead, and he'll lose the ball. Jordan Grant for UMBC. What ball movement here from the Retrievers. Grant will throw one up, gets his own rebound, keeps it alive for Lyles.
I guess, but oh, look at that.
Look at that, reverse.
Jarris basically turned out a drive to the basket and threw the ball 35 feet away from the basket, and eventually worked out for UMBC, but not sure how smart that was offensively.
Lyles with 12, and now the drive and the score for Jamal King.
A good answer on the other end by King, as he was able to take KJ Maher to the basket that time.
Point guard now with 7 and 3 assists this afternoon. King at 3.9 assists per game, one of the tops in the Northeast. Grant, that one denied by Gaskins, and it's out of bounds off St. Francis.
High basketball IQ for Gaskins. He was going to throw the ball back in under his own basket, but he said, you know what, I'm not going to give this up. And I don't want to, give them an easy basket. Here's a Lyles finish. He's so good under the basket.
Retrievers by 9 with 15:01 left to go.
right?
Look at my
I
hands.
know, tiny little hands. All right, ready? On 3. I got 1. That's not 3. Oh, Lord, there we go. Couches traditionally are heavy.
I need help.
All right, I know you. Boy, do you ever. This is not getting any lighter, and you're not getting any better at this, all right?
I can't see where I'm going.
All right,
Guys, look.
Furniture rental. Why didn't we think of that?
They seem happy.
Court Furniture Rental has student packages for 3 rooms starting at just $119 a month. Court, the best way to furnish your off-campus apartment.
Back at you here from the Retrievers Activity Center on a beautiful day in Baltimore. Actually just south of Baltimore in Catonsville, Maryland. Retrievers in the red flash from St. Francis. UMBC by 9, 52-43, UMBC basketball.
Interesting, too, they reset the shot clock.
Darley, that one is off. Schweitz, good offensive position, but they'll say out of bounds off Schweitz's knees. He couldn't pull it in. And Nebo was right on top of him, but no call.
Hanging all over his back.
Crowd with a loud gasp on that one. St. Francis went to the NEC final, got caught up in the Mount St. Mary's miracle as the Mountaineers beat them by 10, 71-61 in the final. And then the Mount gave Villanova all it could handle for the first half in the NCAAs. And here's Nebo on the baseline. That's 13 for the big center from Houston, Texas. The lead is 7 for UMBC. Grant in the baseline. Rainmaker from Jairus Lyles off the back rim. The 10th offensive rebound for Schweitz, and he finds a way to the hoop.
That was kind of an ugly shot by Jairus Lyles. I don't even know if he was planning on shooting the ball until he jumped. And then Sam Schweitz read it nicely, got in there quickly, and got the offensive glass.
Schweitz now on the board with his first 2. There's King for 3, well short. Schweitz the rebound. Retrievers by 9, look for double digits here. Nice take by Jairus Lyles. Can't finish, gets his own rebound. That's the 11th offensive rebound. Darley's now missed 4 in a row. And Mora tries to find a cutting Lyles, but Lyles went the other way.
I'll make it 12 offensive rebounds, and the Retrievers come up empty on that trip.
Retrievers out rebounding St. Francis 33-20.
And after making his first 5 threes, Will Darley's missed his last 4. But I don't expect him to stop shooting.
The Retrievers are 13-0 this season when they out-rebound their opposition. Here's a steal. Grant with the left. Count it, and a foul.
We've seen that from Jordan Grant all year. This time in transition, you just can't stop him. And not only does he get the foul, but he gets the finish here. Great crossover here again, and the push and the finish.
Jordan Grant is undeniable. That's his first 2 this afternoon, but he's contributed a lot off the bench. 3 rebounds and assists. Good defense, good ball handling. Converts on the 3-point play.
Part of that 4-guard rotation that really makes it tough on the opposition. Just keep rotating guys into the game. Sometimes there's 3 of them in there, then you just keep rotating guys in and out.
Good hands here by Grant, but it's taken away. A rushed 3-pointer taken by Angelou. They'll keep it alive and they'll throw it away.
I don't know, what was Angelou doing there off the steal from like 35 feet? Maybe he was frustrated that he turned the ball over.
UMBC now will slow it down, coming up under 13 minutes now to play in the game. Rodney Elliott back into the basketball game. Here's Darley posting up inside. Little floater won't go over Gaskins, but he draws the foul, and Will Darley, one of the top free throw shooters in the country, will go to the line.
That's been the great thing about Will Darley, though, this year is that even when he's not shooting the ball well from the outside, he'll take his game inside and play on the post, and he earned his way to the free throw line that time.
19th in the country at 89%, and the first free throw is good. Darley now with 22. That's his first trip to the free throw line today. The lead now up to 14 is the largest lead of the afternoon as Darley checks out and Arkel Lamar checks in.
Retrievers on a 6-0 run. Kind of a dangerous time right now for St. Francis. They want to make sure they keep contact. They can shoot the three well, so they're not out of games as long as they can stay within that 10 to 15 point range.
Here's Angelo, picked up by Grant. They'll dump it down for Nebo, picked up by Schweitz. Here's Mara pestering him. King grinds his way through Schweitz and Mara and draws the foul.
He went a long way without dribbling there.
The foul is on Schweitz. That'll be two on the team. The Red Flash have committed 3. It's a shooting foul for Jamal King. And he leaves it short. A 74% free throw shooter.
Yeah, St. Francis is 2 of 5. Blackman came in at 76%. He missed his first 2 free throws.
Nebo will sit down and Rencher will check in. One of 2 for Jamal King. He'll sit down. And Scott Meredith will check in. The lead is 13.
St. Francis needs to stop. Real small lineup here for UMBC.
Nice screen from Lamar. Opens for Elliott. The lead is up to 16. And Rodney now with 8.
So many weapons for UMBC.
Angelo from way downtown.
Oh, that's what he was doing. Never mind.
Yeah, that's his game.
That was maybe a couple feet shorter there. That's a good answer. It's a big bucket.
His first three-pointer, the 68th of the season.
Oh, nice pass, but Schweitz didn't go to the ball. And it's a turnover instead for UMBC. But not before Rodney Elliott gives UMBC their biggest lead of the game, coming off the screen from Lamar. Drains it from the wing. Retrievers now by 13.
62-49 UMBC. Back for more on Facebook Live.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better.
Hey there, I heard you needed a mover.
You're the strong, experienced veteran from the ad?
Yep, that's me.
So do you have a crew to help you or something?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? He's out by the truck.
Next time, I'm renting furniture from Court, which means no lifting, hauling, or assembling. Student packages start at $119 a month. Just go online, place your order, and let Court do the rest.
Back at you here at the Rack. It's Gary Stein and Paul Mittermeier, second round of the CIT on Facebook Live. Retrievers and the St. Francis Red Flash. Right now, UMBC by 13 with 11:26 left to go. Will Darley leads the game with 23 points. Jarris Lyle has 12 for UMBC, 7 rebounds and 3 assists.
Now that's the story of this game is the rebounding. 35-20 UMBC. UMBC 14-0 on second chance points, and they have a 13-point lead.
They're out rebounding on the offensive glass, 12-1 St. Francis.
And we haven't seen much of Isaiah Blackman here in the second half at all.
Blackman with 8 first half points, but he does have the 3 fouls. Keith Braxton back in the game for St. Francis. Angelo now brings it up with Grant.
And as I say that, Blackman goes to the scorer's table.
I guess Rob Krimmel was thinking the same thing. Meredith, good D by Elliott. Now Rencher with Schweitz, baseline. Here's the turnaround.
Good fill by Lamar there on the rebounding.
And not enough float from Rencher. Good hands here by Meredith to steal that. Rodney doesn't give up on it. Gets it back for UMBC. Behind the back, Grant, the drive, the dish.
Oh, good defense by St. Francis.
They get back. Nice return here. Back to Schweitz. Good hands, though, by Wolford. And now a foul committed by UMBC at midcourt.
Now Wolford did the only thing he could do. He was outside. So, when Sam put the ball on the floor, he reached in and made the play.
That'll be 2 on Lamar. Wolford will sit down, and Blackman will check into the basketball game with 3 fouls. 10:35 left to go in this one.
Retrievers missing some opportunities to build that lead.
And Blackman gives him another 3-point threat. He had 57 coming into the game today. He's got 2 more today. Here's Rencher. And Blackman scores the basketball. Correction, that's Braxton with the score. The lead down to 11. Braxton now with 5. Nice backdoor. Schweitz. They're going to wave that one off. Wow, a lot happened at the rim right there.
Seriously? They're going to say he hung on the rim.
Let's watch it here.
Well, there's no question that he did. But did he really hang on that long?
Plus, there was a player underneath him. And the postscript to that play was the ball rimmed out and then went back in. No basket.
That's the 3rd time we've had that call this year. They blew the whistle to call a technical at Vermont and then changed the call. Gave Arkel Lamar a technical foul. There's a nice finish.
Rencher from Angelo.
And here they call no basket. So all 3 have gone against UMBC.
Rencher off the bench with 6. Here's a steal and a take by Braxton, and he does not miss, and a timeout call by UMBC.
A nice run by St. Francis. A 9-0 run here to get back into the game and knock it down to a 7-point game.
It is a game of runs, and right now that belongs to St. Francis. Retrievers have not scored in the last 2:35 of this game.
Braxton just nice job reaching in, timing it perfectly on Jordan Grant and making the steal.
And here's an evolving story, Paul. The Retrievers turned the basketball over twice in the first half.
10,
They've
right?
turned it over 10 in the second half.
Wow.
Their first 2 possessions in the second half resulted in turnovers, and it's been downhill ever since. Despite all that, the Retrievers' halftime lead was 8.
It's now 7.
Now it's 7.
Yeah. Well, UMBC's played outstanding defense this half.
Lyles back in for UMBC. 15 to shoot for the Retrievers. And a foul called as Elliott was driving. And this one will stay on the floor. The foul is on Angelou. That's his 2nd, 4th on the team. Retrievers have committed 3.
And of course, Arkel makes the 3 after the foul is called.
Just like Mara hit the 3 after he stepped on the sideline. The shot clock for UMBC. Lyles high off the glass. Rebound Rencher. They're looking to cut it to 5 or 4. Wrencher, cross court, 3-ball. It is 4-point lead, and Blackman scores.
UMBC just all out of sorts defensively there in transition. They couldn't find anybody.
And as if on cue, Nolan Garrity jogs to the scorer's table. Retrievers have seen a 14-point lead erode to 4. Grant penetration. Lamar. Elliott contested. Got it! Huge shot for UMBC.
Big time shot for Rodney Elliott. He's in double figures with 11. That's a great answer from the Retriever junior.
Elliott with 11 today. That's his 3rd three-pointer. Wrencher over Darley. Gets the roll off the glass.
He just threw it up there and got a kind kiss off the window.
Wrencher off the bench with 8 in 9 minutes. The lead is 5 for UMBC. And a turnover upcoming against the Retrievers.
Ball knocked away.
Knocked away, so it'll stay with UMBC. But they only have 10 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Elliott will launch from way downtown, air ball, and it's snipped off by Blackman.
Retrievers really out of sync right now.
Angelo. Too short. Lyles is fouled in the backcourt by Braxton. And that'll be team foul number 6. And a timeout on the floor.
Oh, St. Francis coming back. Great look here, cross court. And Blackman drains to the 3 to get St. Francis back in the game.
7:14 left in regulation.
Because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better. Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which dries up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool like Dwayne Wade. Dry faster, stay cooler, perform better.
Back at you here with 7:14 left to go in the basketball game. The second round of the CIT on Facebook Live. Gary Stein, Paul Mittermeier. Retrievers 65, the Red Flash 60. Retrievers had a 14-point lead, whittled down to 4. It was 62-58 just moments ago. Rodney Elliott drained a big three-pointer, but the Flash have come back and now trail by 5 with 7:14 to go.
After a slow start to the half, they're shooting 9 of 19 now, 47%. Made 3 three-pointers as well. That's kept them in the game. And the Retrievers have cooled off, just 7 of 17 in the second half.
St. Francis now on a 14-3 run over the last 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Retrievers have 5 turnovers in the last 5 minutes. The winner of this game will move into the quarterfinals next weekend against an opponent and a site yet to be determined.
Well, Wednesday night Fairfield game, Fairfield was within striking distance and the Retrievers came out of a timeout. Lyles turned it over, but the next time down the floor they ran the play for Will Darley. He hit a big 3. Let's see if they can get the hands in the basketball in the hands of Will Darley here.
Here is Darley off the screen. And leads in for 2, and he'll go to the line.
Well, not a conventional 3, but they get into his hands. And this time, the defender comes up in on him, and Will goes right by him again for an easy bucket and a chance for a 3-point play.
That's 25 for Darley, and he'll be at the line. Darley's hit 30 twice this year. 31 against Maine, and of course the 38 career performance against UMass Lowell. when he had the stomach bug and hit 10 3-pointers. No stomach bug here today, but he's got 26. 9 for 15 from the field. The lead back up to 8.
Retrievers go 1-2-2 zone.
Up top straight away, 3 off rim and glass, no good by Blackman. Rebound UMBC.
Good box out by Garrity there.
Good defense by the Red Flash to get back. Nebo running right with Nolan Garrity. 6.5 to play. Coming out on Darley was Braxton. Mara has a lane. That's picked off. Intended for Sherburne. Picked off by King. Up ahead. Count it, and a foul for Blackman.
I'll give some credit defensively as they just didn't respect Mara's ability to go to the basket. They just part the sea here and create the steal. And on the other end, not much contact there, but Blackman's been huge since he's come back into the basketball game.
Does not complete the 3-point play.
Another big missed free throw by St. Francis.
Blackman with 13 for the game. The lead is 6 with just over 6 minutes to go. Good spin by Lyles. Too strong. Nebo for St. Francis.
Jarris usually finishes those.
King. Great finish by Jamal King. The lead is 4. King limping along.
Oh, St. Francis hanging around.
King now with 10.
King's favoring that right knee.
They average 4 players in double digits. Right now they've got 3. Baseline jumper short. Will thought he was hit on the elbow. No call. How many steps is that? Doesn't matter. Up and in by Braxton.
I think that might have been 2.5.
68-66. The Retrievers by 2. 5:20 left to play. Retrievers have led for all but 28 seconds in this game. Nothing for Lyles. Darley can't get his hands free for a 3. Here's Mara. Line drive 3 for KJ Mara. The lead is 5.
Is it just me, or does Mara just hit some big time shots?
It's not just you. Big 3 by Mara puts the lead back to 5. 4:45 left to go. And that'll be a turnover as Mara got involved, and Nebo turns it over.
KJ Mara again gets his hand in there, and Nebo hits it last and creates a turnover.
You know, no one would say that KJ Mara at 5'6" is the typical size of a college basketball player.
Oh, he plays bigger, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He took the words right out of my mouth. And it's been a big boost for UMBC defensively this year.
I would hate to have him guard me the entire game.
KJ now with the basketball and the scoop, but it won't go.
KJ was looking for contact and nobody touched him. That's a charge.
Rebound Braxton, it is. Offensive on Braxton. And for Braxton, that'll be foul number 3.
That's a big charge taken there by Jordan Grant.
7.
And how many of those has Jordan Grant taken this year?
Take a look as Jordan just steps right in. Great defensive play there.
The lead still 5 for UMBC with 4:20 left to go. KJ looking inside.
Elliott flashed open and didn't see him.
Here's Rodney from beyond the arc. He's got 11. Gets a screen. Here's a switch. Rodney, though, will take it to the basket. Darley comes back, and he's fouled in the act.
They finally called it. I mean, that's the 3rd time he's been hit shooting a 3. And they finally call it, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3 free throws when we come back from the break.
3:58 left to play in this one. The Retrievers had a double-digit lead for most of the second half, find themselves up by 5.
Here's the
That's
3
the 3
by
from
Mara.
KJ.
Yeah, that was huge.
That got the lead to 5. 3:58 left. Back for more of the CIT on Facebook Live after this.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which...
When I think about the core values of UMBC, I think about, first and foremost, academic excellence. We are working to help students to be their very best. This is a place for inclusive excellence and innovation. We have students from all around the world who are excelling, who are learning how to compete and cooperate, and most important, who have a sense of self, a purpose. They have a sense of where they want to go in the world.
Since the dawn of time, humans have been obsessed with speed. First, we learned to run. Centuries later, we used science to improve our fuels. But that wasn't enough. Alexa, turn on the TV. We needed to fly, jump higher, anything and everything faster. And because we love speed, we created the Mission Alpha T, which drives up to 5 times faster than the competition. 5 times. So you can stay cool, like Dwayne Wade. Drive faster, stay cooler, perform better.
As we wind down regulation here at UMBC with 3:58 left to go, Retrievers by 5. Been an interesting game, up and down, back and forth. Retrievers with 12 three-pointers. St. Francis with 9. Both teams led their conferences in three-point makes per game, so no surprise there. Both teams led their conference in three-point field goal percentage, and both are north of 40% in this game.
Will Darley on the line to shoot 3. And he continues to move up the list along with Jairus Lyles as far as scoring in a season goes. 26 now.
He's got 10.58 for the career. And gets the roll. Darley had a 31 consecutive free throw make streak, which is a new UMBC record earlier this year. Darley just passed Kenny Reynolds for 6th place all-time in a season. He's got 5.16 now, and he's got his sights set on Ray Barbosa at 5.46. If the Retrievers can hold on here, they'll get another game, and he can reel him in. A lot of moving up the charts this year for UMBC under first-year head coach Ryan Odom. And Darley naturally hits all 3. He's 6 for 6 from the line. He's got 29 points in this game. 17 in the first half, 12 in the second. And the lead all of a sudden is back to 8. It's a 6-0 run for UMBC in the last minute 8. Three-pointer by King, no good. Darley the rebound.
Big rebound by Will. And this is a big possession for St. Francis. Under 3:40 to play. They need to stop.
Nice find inside for Schweitz, and a foul. And just like that, the lead back to double digits.
How did he get that to go in? Did that hit the front of the rim and roll over?
I think the back of the rim. Side.
Yeah, he just wasn't in a good spot and somehow still was able to finish. Wow,
Schweitz
he makes the free throw.
Completes the three-point play, and Sam's got 5 with 4 rebounds in 13 minutes, continuing to give UMBC quality minutes off the bench.
Just like that, a 9-0 UMBC run after St. Francis had cut it to 2.
The Red Flash haven't scored in the last 2:20. The kick out for Angelou. That one is short.
Good rebound.
Nebo over Schweitz, rejected, but a foul called on Sam Schweitz. How many times have we seen Sam take your breath away?
Let's take a look. Oh, wow. That's pretty good defense right there. You know, it's just been so interesting to watch guys come off the bench this year and just contribute right away. You know, whether it's really defensively, getting a big rebound, you know, it's just doing something positive coming off the bench.
UMBC with great guard depth. Grant and Elliott off the bench. The miss by Nebo. Lamar off the bench. Schweitz off the bench.
Yeah, bucket here by UMBC make it real tough on St. Francis.
Less than 3 minutes now to go. Schweitz underneath. Works hard and scores the basketball. Retrievers are running their offense through Schweitz in the paint. That's 7 for Sam.
Good D. Oh, nice shot.
Over Darley, credit the basket to Braxton. He's got 11. They've got 4 players in double digits, which is what they average.
Now, Retrievers in no hurry. 4-possession game. Let's run the offense.
That'll work. Mora for 3. That's his second three-pointer, and he's got 10. Retrievers now have 4 in double digits as well.
I mean, who do you guard? You know, you pay attention to the outside of the arc, and they hurt you inside with Schweitz. You back down on him, and KJ Mara just spots up and knocks down the 3.
Three-pointer right through for Blackman, and a timeout called by the Red Flash. The lead is 10.
Pretty. Big shot by Blackman, who really has done well staying out of foul trouble in this second half and contributing. He's got 16 now. Here's that 3 by Mara. Looked like King got caught in no man's land. But then give St. Francis credit. They answer right back with Blackman with the 3 to get it back to 10. But you really, I mean, at this point, under 2 to play, it's still a 4-possession game. You just can't let UMBC run 30 seconds off the clock. I mean, I think you have to go pressure in the backcourt. If the Retrievers beat it, I think you got to start fouling.
Foul situation is 9-5 in the second half.
And that's the other thing, too. It's UMBC in the double bonus.
St. Francis with the 9.
And the Retrievers have hit that magical 80 mark, 82. Haven't lost at home all year when they've scored 80.
Retrievers haven't lost all year when they've out-rebounded their foe. They're 13-0, and they're out-rebounding the Red Flash 41-27.
If you're UMBC, just run clock.
Yeah, St. Francis is not pressuring, and they are not fouling. Mora, another big jumper for KJ. He's got 12.
I don't think anybody believes he's going to shoot.
King finishes at the rim.
Nice take to the basket. Again, though, down to 115 and still 10-point game.
Retrievers beat the pressure with the pass. KJ gives up the shot, draws the foul. Got a great free throw shooter going to the line.
Yeah, that's who you want on the line right there.
1:09 to go in the game. KJ Mora holds the all-time record for most assists in a single game in the junior college level. He's got 20. Sporting that strawberry blonde do today in honor of the Puerto Rican national baseball team, which is doing the same with the World Baseball Classic. Substitution, Angelou checks into the game, and Gaskins will sit down.
KJ 25 for his last 27 from the free throw line.
Gets the second. It's a 12-point lead. KJ's had a strong second half with 14 points. Darley with 29, Mara with 14, Lyles with 12, Elliott with 11. Here's King over Darley. And Jamal King has been impressive. He's got 14. Here's pressure. Less than a minute to go. The Retrievers well on their way with a 10-point lead.
Just playing keep away, and what do? I mean, if you get the ball into the hands of Mara and Darley, they're both excellent free throw shooters. You're just nothing you can do. It's an amazing weapon when you have guys that can make free throws.
Been a big problem in the past for UMBC. This year, coming into this game, the Retrievers shooting 737 from the free throw line as Darley short arms the first. They're 13 of 16 today.
Yeah, but even with that, you really just want to make 1 or 2. All you have to do is make 1 or 2.
Retrievers just 43 seconds away from notching their 20th victory of the year. It'll be only the 3rd time in their Division I history they've accomplished that. And the first time since 2002. Or correction, since 2008. 2nd of 2 for Darley, who's got an even 30 this afternoon. It's the 3rd 30-point game for Will Darley this year.
Wow.
3-pointer up and in by Meredith. Cuts it to 8.
And Will should just hold the ball.
With 25 seconds left, and right now the red flash will allow it, and that should do it here at UMBC. So the Retrievers, who hadn't been to the postseason in 7 years, are now in the CIT quarterfinals in 2017.
They're going to shoot the ball or not?
I don't think so. They're going to give it up right now with 6.2 left on the clock. What a job by Ryan Odom in his first year. He becomes only the 3rd coach in UMBC history behind Randy Monroe and Tom Sullivan to win 20 games in a single season at the D1 level. Angelo for 3 at the buzzer, and that's the final. The Retrievers beat the Red Flash by 8, 87-79.
Well, it wasn't pretty in that second half. The Retrievers got a little sloppy, turned the ball over 12 times in the second half, but they had enough offense, and they played well enough defensively. And I thought, you know, on the defensive end of the floor, Nolan Garrity really set the tone in that first 3 or 4 minutes of that second half. He just totally shut down the inside game for St. Francis, and the Retrievers able to pull it out and get the victory.
And the tone was set by Will Darley early on the offensive end, Paul. 5 for his first 5 from beyond the arc. 5 overall. He finished 5 for 9, but 30 points for Will Darley this afternoon.
You know, he was hot to begin with from 3. That kind of set up the